My income is growing higher and higher. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I love money and money loves me. What's up, 23% Nation? Coach D is here today. As you probably have guessed, it's Money Day. Now, just a little while ago, I was basically reciting just a few of our positive money affirmations, which normally help to enhance Wealth Day. But I figure I would switch it up just a little bit today and include just a few positive money affirmations because it's Money Day. Why not? Perhaps the best day of the week. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to discuss day two money with you, and it is June. That's right, guys. We're now officially in the month of June 2016. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and discuss Money Day. Okay, so our first question is when and what is Money Day all about? All right, guys. Money Day is the second day of the 23% challenge. Now, being that it's the second day of the challenge, that simply means that it is the second day of the month. So whether it's June 2nd, July 2nd, August 2nd, January 2nd, October 2nd, it's Money Day. And if it happens to be your birthday, well, happy birthday. Okay, now let's now talk about what Money Day is all about. Well, guys, Money Day has a lot of different meanings, right? I mean, it could be a day for us to improve our financial wellness. It could be a day for us to improve our financial intelligence. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that Money Day is an opportunity for us to gain financial peace of mind. That's right, guys. When we talk about peace of mind, really what we're talking about is we are eliminating the stress that we have about money or about our finances and replacing those stressful situations and stressful thoughts and stressful energy with calm, serenity, and relaxation. So, in order to find out how to do that, please continue watching. Okay, let's talk about the benefits of Money Day. Now, there are plenty and plenty of benefits, but today I just really want to focus on two. The first of which is less stress. Now, question, who can use less stress? If that person is you, then go ahead, raise your hands, stand up and shout, or maybe just jump up and down. All right. And it also means another benefit is that you'll have more relaxation. So tell me this, do you want to have less stress and more relaxation when it comes to money? Well, if that's you, then please continue to watch on because Coach D is here to help you out. All right, guys. Now, in previous videos, we've talked about all the details about Money Day, what we can do, what we should not do. So I'm just very quickly, I'm going to recap all the details about Money Day. Okay, so first detail is for us to rethink the way in which we save money. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Coach D is all about saving and, of course, investing money. But let's talk about saving first. Now, what I recommend is that we go out to either our current bank or perhaps a different financial institution and we open up a second, a third, maybe even a fourth, maybe even a fifth checking and or savings account. Now remember, every penny ought to have a purpose. So that being said, guys, look at all of the different funds that you can open up today. That's right, today. Do it today, do not delay. So if you want to do a bill fund, you want to do an emergency fund, you want to do a car fund, a home fund, an apartment fund, charity fund, travel fund, active capital, passive capital, okay, what do you want to do? Now, I've actually created separate videos that help to explain each of these in detail. If you want, you can always go under the playlist that is entitled Money, and I definitely give you more information about each particular fund. Now, there is one fund that I would like to add to the list, and it's only because this is a situation that is near and dear to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the fund that I want to premiere today is called the Education Fund. You know, I just read a report that was released by the U.S. Department of Education, and they say that in the year 2015, that currently 70% of the students that are graduating four-year universities and colleges have student loans. And the average amount that is owed is almost $30,000. Wow. These figures are blowing my mind. So you mean to tell me that we have 70% of college graduates graduating with almost $30,000 in debt? What type of financial future will they have? Well, if you follow the 23% challenge, it can be fantastic. But if you don't, you may not have financial peace of mind. So ladies and gentlemen, today I want to inspire and encourage and motivate everyone who is either considering going to college, or maybe you're in college, or maybe you graduated 20 years ago. Perhaps you're thinking about going back to pursue a higher degree, perhaps for more pay on your current job. Then today I want to talk with you about opening an education fund. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. An education fund is nothing but a savings account that you contribute money to. Now remember, every penny ought to have a purpose. So the purpose of the education fund is for you to save up money, raise money, so that when it's time to pay for your courses, that you don't have to go in debt with the federal government or with some type of financial institution. You see, it's very important that we're able to pay for our education in full. That will, of course, lead you not going into debt. So let's begin to rethink why we're saving. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, every penny ought to have a purpose. So please consider opening up an education fund, perhaps one that has a great interest rate. That way your money will work harder for you rather than you having to work harder for your money. All right, continuing on with our details. Now, if you are interested in retiring, okay, that's a great thing. Perhaps you want to open up an IRA, which simply stands for an individual retirement account. You can open one of those up at any bank. It's very, very simple. Just go into the bank, talk to a banker, and they'll be more than happy to guide you through that process. Guys, if you currently have a job that offers a 401k, you can do two things. Number one, if you're not currently enrolled, please enroll. Just call the HR department, talk to the people that you're supposed to talk to, and they'll go ahead and get you enrolled. Now, if you already are enrolled in your company's 401k plan, then you may want to start contributing more. Perhaps you can do a higher dollar amount per check, or we could perhaps increase our percentage of our paycheck. So either way will be fine, but just as long as you do it. This is very, very important stuff. More details. Ladies and gentlemen, when was the last time you accessed your credit report or your credit score? Now, there are a few different websites that are out there. Creditkarma.com, freecreditreport.com, and I'm sure there are a million others. But ladies and gentlemen, go visit one of those sites today. Always remember that you do get at least one free credit report per year. So the question is, have you gotten your free credit report? Also, something that'll help bring us financial peace of mind, pay an old bill. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, when we don't pay our old bills, they don't just poof disappear. Oh no. The creditors may stop calling, the creditors may stop sending you notices in the mail, but trust me, the debt does not go away. As a matter of fact, it'll show up on your credit report. And the more outstanding bills that you have, the lower your credit score. So please, 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 if you have the money saved up, right, go ahead and pay an old bill. It'll not only bring up your credit score, but it'll help give you a little more financial peace of mind. A few more details. Are you considering investing? If you have not, today Coach D wants to help you start to invest. Ladies and gentlemen, there are very simple things that we can do to start investing. My first recommendation would be to start with your current bank. That's right. Go talk to a banker. Let him or her know that you're ready to begin investing, and they can talk to you about all the different avenues that you can take. Some of them are high risk, some of them are low risk. It depends on your personality, and it also depends on what your budget is to begin investing. Now, I've spoken to quite a few bankers, and they almost always recommend this. Only invest what you can afford to lose. So if you can afford to lose $1,000, then go ahead and start investing $1,000. For some people, it may be a little less, but that's okay. Go talk to a banker. They can give you much more information than I can. Okay? But please go ahead, take the bull by the horns, and start today. Do not delay. Now, one easy way that you can begin to invest would be to open up a CD, which simply stands for a certificate of deposit. This is almost like investing for dummies, or we can say investing for elementary school children, right? If you're not familiar with how to invest and what to invest in, I would almost guarantee that by starting with a CD, a certificate of deposit, that's a great way to get your feet wet. Now, here's the thing. I've done a little bit of research. Most banks that can start you off with a CD, they will require a minimum investment. Now, for some banks, it could be $500. For others, it could be $1,000. I know that personally, my bank, SunTrust Bank, they want a minimum investment of approximately $2,000. So if you do not have the money right now, today I want you to go to your bank and open up that second or third savings account, and I want you to name it Passive Capital Fund. That's right, guys. Remember, your passive capital fund is money that you're saving up so that someone else can then manage it for you. So if you don't have the money right now, go ahead, open up the passive capital fund and continue to save up the money. Now remember, the golden rule is 10%. So continue to save up 10% of your monthly, daily, or perhaps your yearly income. And then that way, when you save up the $500, the $1,000, or maybe even the $2,000, then you can go ahead, open up the CD, and then that way you'll receive more interest on your money. All right. Now, if you are a little shy, a little timid, and you don't want to step into a bank, then you know what? Go talk to a financial consultant. A few months ago, I talked to a financial consultant, and I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it was a wonderful conversation. He was very professional. Remember Joseph Masciano, the gentleman that I introduced you to last time? You know what? Go back, look at the video. By the way, he's still waiting on your call, your text, and your emails. And like me, he'll be able to help you just as easily as he can. A few more details. How about you repay somebody that you owe? Or if someone owes you money, give them a call, say, hey, you know, I lent you $400 2 months ago. You said you were going to pay me in a week, but I haven't seen any money. Trust me, most people are likely to pay you back, but you got to know how to do it. Now, you can't place demand on people. You can't be impatient. And please don't curse anybody out. And definitely don't punch anybody. Okay? Instead, offer them a payment plan. Just simply ask, you know what? How much can you afford per day? Or how much can you afford per week? or per month? Is it $5, $10, $20, $100? What can you afford? Based on what they say, then go ahead and set up a payment plan. Set out how many payments, the number of payments, and how much per payment. Okay? And make sure that you guys come to an agreement that that'll be the agreement. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Either we pay someone or you get paid. All right, so Coach D, I get it. Money Day is all about financial wellness, it's about financial intelligence, and it's also about having financial peace of mind. And I understand that I should go out and open up all these different accounts to better manage my money and organize my money. But Coach D, what did you do? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you all know that I am you and you are me, right? So that being said, I am no stranger to, shall I say, not answering my phone because creditors are calling me. Well, Money Day, again, is an opportunity for us to have financial peace of mind. I can't tell you how stressful it is to have creditors calling day in and day out, in the morning, the afternoon, and at night. So what I did was I flipped the script. I called my creditors. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the conversations went amazingly well. Now, here are just two creditors that I call. Capital One, that's who I have my credit cards with, and then LA Fitness, who I have my gym membership with. Now, I said earlier, I'm you and you are me. So I'm not above you, I'm not below you. We are on the same playing field. So just like you, I have a few financial issues as well. However, I am willing, able, and ready to work through these financial issues. So I decided to call up my credit card company as well as my gym membership company to go ahead and work something out. So guys, that's what I did. And notice the smile on my face. All right. So Coach D, I got it. You called up Capital One, you called up LA Fitness, you spoke to some people. What did you learn? Well, here we go. I think that most people avoid creditors' phone calls because they think that the person on the other end is some nasty SOB who wants to curse them out and hit them over the head for their money. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the creditors are actually very nice people. They're willing to work with you, right? As long as you're open and honest with them, okay? Listen, tell people what's going on. People can relate to other people, you see? So, if you are not financially well right now, if you're behind on your bills, if you are borrowing from Paul to pay Peter, that's one thing that my mom used to always say, then go ahead and call. Don't dodge them, all right? And here's the cool part, is that once you begin talking to them, again, the human factor weighs very heavy, okay? They will understand where you're coming from. And you will also be able to learn exactly how much you owe, because chances are you may be overestimating how much you owe. So it's always better to have all the information at hand. That way, you and your creditors can make the best financial decisions. You see? So again, they were very nice people. I learned exactly what I needed to do. I learned exactly how much I owed, you see? So just by me getting that little bit of information, I gained some financial peace of mind. And guess what? You can too. All right, here are my tips because Coach D wants to help everybody out, right? So these are my tips. Number one, pick up the phone. Number two, call your creditors. Number three, acknowledge your debt. That's right, almost everybody has debt. Acknowledge it, okay? And step four, be willing to negotiate. You want to know why? Because they are willing to negotiate. You see? What you have to understand is that when you pay your bills, whether it's a current bill, an old bill, that everybody is rewarded. That's right. You are rewarded because you now have paid your debt, and then the company is rewarded because now they have one less person to call. Okay? So those are my tips. Pick up the phone, make that call, acknowledge your debt, and be willing to negotiate. And chances are the conversation will go very, very smoothly. All right. Vegan diet reminder. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are in day 2 of the 23% challenge. So the vegan diet is in full effect. So let's remember what to eat versus what not to eat. Guys, remember, we are living strictly from Mother Earth for these 7 days. So that means that all fruits, all vegetables, all whole grains, all nuts and seeds, all beans and peas, and water are allowed. Now, a lot of you have been throwing questions at me. Coach D, what's better, fresh or frozen fruits and vegetables? Well, today, I just want to let you know that they both are great. As a matter of fact, you can go half and half. Purchase half of your fruits fresh, purchase the other half frozen. And I'll tell you why. Frozen fruits and vegetables will last much longer than the fresh counterparts will. Unfortunately, the fresh ones, if you don't eat them in time, then chances are they may rot on you. You see, then you have to throw away fruit, you have to throw away food, which means you're throwing away money. And today is money day. We're not interested in throwing away money. All right. So be sure that when you're purchasing your fruits and vegetables, think about it. What's better for you to purchase fresh versus frozen? Now, as far as your nuts and seeds are concerned, ladies and gentlemen, unseasoned, meaning no salt, no flavors, as raw as you can. Now, when it comes to your beans and your peas, some people want to know, should I purchase them bagged or canned? Please stay away from the canned foods. Canned foods are processed. And remember, no processed foods during the challenge, okay? So buy them in bags, all right? Or if you want, you can always go to the prepared dishes section of your grocery store. And you know what? Purchase that. But always ask, has this been prepared with any type of animal products? And usually the cooks, they'll let you know, they'll be honest with you. All right, moving on to what not to eat and drink. Remember, guys, no meat. That's right. So if it swam in the oceans, if it crawled or walked or hopped or slithered on land, then no, you cannot eat it. I'm sorry. Remember, no processed foods, no processed beverages, and no animal products. Now, recently I had a question about almond milk. And here was my answer. Here is my response to almond milk, cashew milk, rice milk, any type of milk that comes from a plant. Most vegans will say it's okay to drink those types of milk. Why? Because they come from a plant. My position on plant milk is this. Technically, it is a processed beverage. Why? Because think about it this way. If you squeeze an almond with your fingers, if you squeeze rice with your fingers, or if you squeeze a soybean with your fingers, does milk come out? No, it does not. So that means that in order to extract milk from a bean, that means that, well, a lot of processing has taken place. So I avoid plant milk during the 23% challenge. However, if you want and you have to drink some milk, then go ahead and drink it. I'm not going to be that strict, but for me, Coach D, I stay away from it. I only consume water. So ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have that question about plant milk, I hope that answers you. All right, take home message as always. Ladies and gentlemen, let's eat well, let's feel well, let's think well, let's do well, and ultimately, let's be well. 23% Nation, I want to thank you for watching. I definitely want to thank you for listening. And guys, please comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Now, to inspire you to write a comment, I have a question. Here we go. Question of the day, and I hope you're ready for this. The question is, what can you do today that brings you financial peace of mind? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So, does that mean you writing an email to somebody? Does that mean you going to visit someone? Does that mean you picking up the phone and speaking to someone? Does that mean you writing a text to someone? Does that mean you going onto social media and making a post? What does it mean to you? So, again, the question is, what can you do today that brings you financial peace of mind? So whether you're going to go out and open up a new account, whether you're going to go pay an old bill, or whether you're going to go online and get your credit report along with your credit score, you got to do something that brings you financial peace of mind. Remember, during the 23% challenge, we do not focus on the problems. Instead, we focus on solutions. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all that Coach D has for you today. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm out. And always remember, Coach D loves you.